Hello, everyone. Had a very interesting dream. What's the day? Today is May the 5th. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I had a dream last night where it started out. First of all, I was chased in the dream the whole entire night, and it was a very vivid dream that I remember pretty much all the details. Some dreams are vague at times where I don't remember them, but in this case, this one was one of the ones where I can remember. I find those to be the ones that I should share the most. And in the dream, I was in my apartment, and a couple of people had came in. I don't know if they broke in the house or they did something, but they ended up it was a woman. It was a woman, like a black lady, and this black guy, and they came into my apartment and they were trying to kill me. They had one of them. The guy had an axe or something, or the girl had an axe. I took that from them, and I ended up getting away from them. But I had detained the female, but it's like my neighbors had came and helped me, and so across the hallway they came and helped me. But then they were supposed to be helping me and holding the other guy, while I held the girl, because I can only pretty much hold one of them. And they were supposed to be helping me. And then when I went over there, I was like, where is he at? And they were like, because, I was waiting for the police to come, so they could take them and, assist me that way. And so they were like, he left. They was like, oh, he's gone. Like they didn't know they were supposed to help keep him or something. I'm like, what are you talking? I was like, oh man. So I'm like, damn. Well, if he tried to get me once, he gonna try and get me again. You know what I'm saying? So he's out there loose. So I'm gonna have to deal with this again. So then I end up going to the mall. I end up in the mall, and while I'm in the mall, multiple people start coming after me like real bad. And I had my little pistol with me. I had my little 380. You know what I'm saying? I had that in my pocket, but I had limited bullets. You know what I'm saying? I only had like five or six bullets in there. So every shot that I made, had to count. So I was running from them all through the mall, running through the mall, away from them. And then at one point, I had to use my weapon. I had to use it. It's like I was on a escalator going down, and they were up on if you're at the mall, some malls are built where you have a second level. Well, they were like at that second level with the railing, and so I saw them looking down, you know what I'm saying, trying to get me. So I had to aim up there, and I had to be very precise with my shots, because I had a limited amount of bullets, and there was multiple people there, more than the bullets that I had actually. But so I was pinpointing, and I shot. Every time I shot though, I shot once, boom, got one guy, hit him in the head, you know what I'm saying, shot another time, hit the other guy. I didn't miss none, you know what I'm saying, like every time that I shot, I was hitting. But I only shot like 3 times, so I hit about three of my adversaries or whatever. So then I was kept running through the mall, and finally I ended up running into the police. And I told them, finally I ran into them, and I was like, damn, well, I hope they don't know I got this gun in my pocket. But I still went up to them and asked for help. I was like, hey, these guys are after me, you know what I'm saying? And, this and that. And I was like, they're on the escalator. And he was like, what you mean, the elevator? I was like, yeah, I mean the elevator. They were up on the elevator. I was like, go get them, And then they were like, all right, we're going to go get him. And so, I was very happy about that, So I say, you know what? I say, praise Jesus. I say, praise Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. And the cop, it was 2 cops. One of the cops started looking at me funny. And I was like, yeah. And then so, I was like, okay, well, I'm used to this. A lot of people are not into Jesus the way I am, or even into him at all. So I was like, yeah, I praise Jesus. I was like, man, he's the reason that I'm saved. He's the reason. And then as I was walking out, I was talking to the other cop, and I said, you don't believe? I was like, you don't believe in Jesus, do you? You don't believe in Jesus, do you? And he's like, nah, I don't. And I was like, yeah, well, you will. You will soon. You trust me. You will. You definitely will. In the end, you definitely will. And so I walked off from that scene. So then I ended up, so then I'm in like this old truck. It's me and my cousin. And we ended up getting into, I don't know, we didn't get into it, but these people, this gangster, these were like gang members, like type people. They started chasing us and chasing me. And so I'm still running from there, from these people now, running from these people, and still, so I'm running out through, and then they chasing me, so I run into this neighborhood, and when I run into this neighborhood, it's nighttime. I have to go into somebody's backyard. This is guy's backyard, so it ends up being this older white guy. Like looked like he in his 60s probably or something, 60s, maybe early 70s. And he like, what are you doing? I'm like, hey, I'm running from these guys. These guys are after me. I need your help, blase. So he ended up letting me stay at his house, stay in his home. Like it was a back shed back there and different stuff. So he let me stay back there for safety. So I guess comes morning time, it's time to leave, and also I had my dog with me, my little dog Messiah, and he was with me. And before I went in the house, it was like a whole bunch of pit bulls out there. But my dog is like a little schnauzer or whatever, no pit bull. But they were surrounding him, so but I had to leave him at the time. I had to leave him with the pit bulls, you know what I'm saying? So when I came back out in the morning, he was good, you know what I'm saying? Like he was playing around with them. They hadn't attacked him or anything, you know what I'm saying? I was thankful for that. So then I left from there, got in the truck, went to driving, but these people were still chasing me, still after me. So then I ended up going to this other place. And when I went into this place, it was like some building, and then it was like a bathroom part, like a part where it was like a bathroom. So with a whole bunch of stalls, you know what I'm saying, for the men or whatever, you know what I'm saying. So I go in there, and the gangster guy, you know what I'm saying, he's a black guy, probably about 20 something, you know what I'm saying. He after me or whatever, and his crew is after me as well, not just him. And so I go in there, and then who do I run into? I run into the gangster guy that's after me. So I run into him, and then as I keep going, so I'm like, dang, there he go. And then look, as I keep going, I look down the whole stallway. It's nothing but his people. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but his whole crew, nothing but his whole gang with him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, dang. So I'm like, well, I turn around and go the opposite way, but they start chasing me. And then they see one of my friends that I used to play basketball with when I was younger. His name Casey Forge. Really, really good basketball player. Really, really good. And he sees that they chasing me, and he's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? He told them like, nah, like don't, you know what I'm saying? Like when they saw him, it's like they slowed the pace of trying to chase me, and he was like, nah. So then the guy comes up, the main guy, the leader of the gang, he come up, and Casey, he sits down on this bench. Well, first he tells the guy, he come walk up to the guy, and he say, hey, look, man, he say, don't try and harm him or anything, man. He was like, Casey was talking about me. He was saying, man, this guy Blake, man, he's like, he's a man of God. You know what I'm saying? He's a man of God, and you don't do this, man. Cause I told Casey what was going on. I said, man, this dude is chasing me and trying to kill me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude is trying to kill me, because they was trying to kill me. They wasn't trying to beat me up. They was trying to kill me. So I'm like, this dude, I'm like, Casey, man, this guy's trying to kill me. You know what I'm saying? He chasing me all around trying to kill me. I'm like, I'm like all over like $30, you know what I'm saying, that he let me borrow, I owe him $30, you know what I'm saying, all over 30 measly dollars. And so Casey is like, man, look, this guy is a man of God, you know what I'm saying, like anything that he owes you, I'll pay it for him, you know what I'm saying. So Casey reached in his pocket, give the guy $30. He like, look, I'm paying his debt, I'm paying Blake's debt. You don't have to, this is not gonna happen. Here you go. So the guy take it, you know what I'm saying, and Casey says, yeah, he's a man of God, and Blake is a man of God, and let me show you why. And he also reached in his pocket to get his phone. He was going to show him the stuff about the YouTube and stuff. That's what popped in my mind, that's the only way he could really prove that to him, is by showing him the stuff that's on YouTube. That was what popped in my mind. So he did that. And then the gang member calms down, you know what I'm saying? He started chilling, and he started talking to me, you know what I'm saying? Like cool, chilling. Like he was like, all right, it's cool, it's canceled. I see now that you're a man of God. You know, I'm cool, we good. It's canceled. Your boy paid the debt for you, and we good. So he was like, he's talking to me, you know, he was just telling me, he was like, yeah, man, he was just being friendly after that. He was like, yeah, man, my fingernail, he was like, I think it was like probably his right fingernail. He was like, my fingernail messed up. He was like, cause I tried to pull out my, you know, so he was like, I tried to pull out my strap, and I was like, dang, what? I was like, he was like, when I ended up shooting it, and I was like, dang, you shot it while it was in your pocket? He's like, man, I wish I shot it when it was in my pocket, man, but it was somewhere else, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't in his pocket, you know what I'm saying? So he almost hurt himself extremely bad. And his fingernail was a little bit black or whatever. His thumb was a little like black burnt. And I was like, dang, that's messed up, man. And then I just was thinking to myself that dang, you know, my character, and this is really me serving the Lord and being on here on YouTube, even though it ain't that many people listening, and I'm thankful for whoever does and paid attention. You know, I'm not doing this for likes or anything, because people barely like it. Nobody barely comments, you know. So I'm not doing this for any attention as far as people commenting or liking my stuff or any of that, because it's not happening. And I've been on here for like 5 years or something. I forgot. I don't know how long it's been now. It's been years, a long time. I've been repping Jesus. This is my set. This is my game. Jesus. You know what I'm saying? This is what I rep to the death of me. And, you know, so I just been giving all this to y'all, and it's holy work for the Lord. You know, I wish that more people will respond, but then I always think about it, you know, in the Bible, all of them Old Testament prophets, man, nobody really listened to them. You know what I'm saying? Jonah got lucky. I mean, he didn't even want to deliver the message. You know what I'm saying? But he had one of the easiest tasks, that, you know, the message that the Lord had gave him for Nineveh. As soon as he gave it, they bowed down and got with God and were saved. You know, so that's the message that I'm giving. Also, you know, I have that authority, that power through the Lord, you know, to give y'all the word, you know, give y'all the truth. The truth will set you free. I'm giving y'all the Jesus of Nazareth, you know what I'm saying? Jesus of the Bible. And you would think it wouldn't be as simple as listening to words and believing, but it really is like that, you know. So I'm one of those chosen vessels to do that, and I'm definitely doing it here. And you know, and that's gonna be one of the things that saves me, not even just to go to heaven, but on this earth. You know, my reputation as a godly man or a man of God, when the people are coming after me and evil things, or, you know, conflict and stuff, my reputation is gonna be something that will save me. You know, people gonna vouch for me, you know what I'm saying? Just like with Jesus, just like with Paul. You know, they used to they believed in Paul as a messenger of God so much, of Jesus so much, they would let him down in a basket. You know what I'm saying? He would go preach, and so that they wouldn't capture him, his enemies, they would let him down in a basket, you know. So God seems to be telling me he's gonna do the same kind of stuff for me. So, I'm thankful for that. God bless everyone. I hope that everybody is saved in Jesus' name, man, because time is short. Love y'all.